Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Son of Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia and I'm going to read your cards today. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about what is happening next in your life, meaning what can you expect in the next couple of days and weeks. Okay, the next major thing, the next major big event in your life basically, or whatever is gonna be like, you know, when you call somebody and you tell them like, you know, like what's happening in your life and you're like, oh my god, I have to tell you about that. That's basically the energy that we're gonna look at today. Okay, so in the next clip you can choose as usual between 3 images. If you feel indecisive, go ahead to Google, find a number generator, talk to your spirit guides to help you find your right pile. But I don't really have much to say, to be honest. I'm just very excited for the reading as usual because I love reading cards. So we're gonna look at what is happening next in your life. Okay, I'm gonna see you there. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful potion here. I don't know if you guys saw it in the last clip, but this is actually the potion from Harry Potter that he won because... Oh, that's interesting. We're already starting with your reading because I remember in Harry Potter he was attending like a potion class, right? And the teacher said whoever makes the best potion or is the fastest at completing this potion or making that potion, they get this potion, which is the potion that helps you to achieve anything or everything. Or do you guys know that scene in Harry Potter? It's like a potion that makes you, I don't know, achieve anything, whatever you set your mind to. Okay, or I think it was even called liquid harmony or liquid luck. I think it was called liquid luck if I'm not mistaken. Guys, let me know down in the comments because now I'm hearing the words of the professor or like the you know, the teacher in Harry Potter, right? I think he said you also call this potion liquid luck. That is so interesting. Well, first of all, that's the one that you chose. Okay, I don't know how much you can see. Hold on, guys. Let me show it to you. It's so freaking cool. I love it. I saw it at a store and I was like, it's actually like a pen, but I can no longer write with it. The ink is already done basically, so I cannot use it anymore. But then I was like, I'm gonna use it today for you guys to choose from. the objects. So let me see, guys. So my beautiful pile number one, give me a moment here. I want to channel the energy, and then we're going to look at the cards together. What is happening next in your life? So just based upon you choosing that object, that potion, I almost want to say there is some type of luck coming your way, or you are going to feel lucky. The funny part is I'm going to explain the energy overall, and then I'm going to go into specifics, okay? Just for you to maybe hear a confirmation of what you've already been thinking about. So let me see. I'm seeing this energy here that a lot of you guys, it's funny because to other people, whatever is happening next in your life will look like luck. To other people, like, man, you must be lucky, okay? Or you have like a lucky stroke. A lucky stroke, do you say that? Like, you know, like a very lucky period in your life, or things seem to work out very smoothly for you. That's what other people would say that don't know you or don't know what you've gone through, okay? Because I feel this energy that you have been very, very patient with yourself, or you have been very, very patient with the universe, very, very patient with manifesting, or you have been really taking your time to heal, taking your time to you know, like contemplate and figure out what you want and who you are and who you want to be in this lifetime. So you really took your time, and I feel this energy that this journey that you're on almost feels like a self-discovery journey, meaning like, you know, and when I say self-discovery, for me this feels like, yeah, okay, so basically Spirit is telling me you are somehow arriving, especially when it comes to like self-discovery, meaning that the next big thing that is going to happen in your life is you're going to have a full circle moment pertaining to this is who I am, or this is what I want, or this is what I'm capable of, this is what works for me, and this is where I find luck, or this is what brings me luck, or this is where I find harmony. You're definitely going to be somehow like victorious or quite lucky. I see, especially when it comes to anything concerning documents, anything concerning like contracts and documents. So if you tell me you have been thinking about something that involves like a document or paperwork or document approving, or like documents being approved, or something about like signing a contract, or that you've been trying to manifest a contract where you sign like a really good deal for a really nice apartment or a new job, or for some of you guys I'm also seeing like a promotion that would you know, bring you up like one department up in your company or something like that. And then for others of you it's connected to like your soul contracts, or this energy of like as if you realize why you are here or what the next steps for you should be. It's kind of like a very, very strong energy of clarity about your path and how to get to where you want to be, okay? Especially for those who have been feeling a little bit like, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know if what I'm doing is correct. And there's a huge confirmation coming to you that either your manifestation technique works, or that your shadow work. For a lot of you guys, I also feel like you've done a lot of shadow work. Picking up this energy here, pile number one, that you are going to, or you already have done it. For some of you guys, it's something that already is in the past, but you see the confirmation or the reward now. And for others of you, it's something that you will be doing. I'm seeing here somebody taking a chance on something, a course, a class, a manifestation technique, a meeting, sending a job application, kind of like, let me try my luck. You guys know that phrase, right? Let me try my luck with whatever that energy is, or let me try and see where this is taking me. Okay, again, for some of you guys, it's something that is going to happen within the next couple of days and weeks, where you will try something. You will feel like, I'm going to try it, and if it works, I would be super duper happy if I found the right manifestation technique for myself, okay? There's something about, I'm going to give it a try and let me try my luck, okay? Now, for others of you, this has already happened in your past, that you've been trying, like, let's say, for example, you've been giving, you know, like you wanted to do a career transition, and you told yourself, okay, this is like a very risky situation, but I want to do something different with my life, or I want to expand, I want to do something like, you know, like I only live once, so let me try something different. Let me change something about my daily routine, about my decisions, about, like, I'm also hearing if you always do the same, like, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and wanting different results. So I'm picking up this energy here that you either have done that or you will be doing that. You will be doing something you've never done before, and it's going to bring you, like, really great results is what I'm picking up. So I'm picking up this energy of, like, something about grades, like anything that is written in document, like a written document form. So when it comes to passing, graduating, passing a test, I'm seeing a lot of you guys here passing some type of test or getting approved by the government, or something about some type of paperwork is completed faster than you think. It's kind of like, oh, you know, like, I need this document by that time, and I'm worried maybe that it will not come fast enough, but it actually comes like 2 weeks before you actually need it. Does that make sense? There's something about paperwork, documents goes through very, very smoothly. Okay, something about like, I'm also hearing there's something about you will sit in front of a customer service agent, or like somebody who does customer service, and this person that is then sitting in front of you is actually going to help you or something like that. Or I'm hearing you're gonna be lucky with any type of documents, any type of paperwork, anything that is written down or anything that has to be approved. Okay, anything where you need to sign something or put your signature on it, or you need to get approved by somebody. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of luck in that area. And I'm seeing this energy here again. If it's not anything connected to documents or contracts, I'm picking up this energy here of that you are spiritually graduating, meaning that I'm picking up this energy of, like, somebody who's asking themselves, why is something not manifesting for me? Why is something not working out for me? Why am I not losing weight? You know, like, I've tried this and that and this and that and this and that, but nothing has worked for me. And I'm picking up the next thing that is happening in your life is that you realize, let me see. It's almost this energy of, like, yeah, there's this energy of solving a riddle, like why something didn't work, or something about realizing that you need to do something differently, or you need to you need to get out of your comfort zone and try something that you've never tried before, okay? Or that certain techniques or certain recommendations from other people, like maybe for some of you guys, there's also this energy of, like, you've been listening to this person and that person, listening to a lot of people's recommendation, and none of them worked. And then one day you're sitting down and you might be meditating, you might be looking out of the window, and then you have this a little idea, like, maybe let me try it that way. Like, nobody has recommended it to me. I don't know if it will work for me, but let me try that. So it's almost this energy of, like, as if the answer was with you all along. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like this person's recommending something to you, and that person is saying, oh, this worked for me and that worked for me, but it doesn't work for you. And then you're asking yourself, why is it not working for me? Okay, maybe even questioning yourself, but then you realize, this is something that I've never tried before. It's like my own idea, or this is my own theory, this is my own idea, or this is my own analysis, for example, or I feel like if I try that, you know, like, let me see if my own way works, or if my own technique works, or something along those lines. Okay, for some of you guys, I'm picking up it's connected either to, like, weight loss, or somebody here wants to heal something about their physical body. There's something about, like, physically healing, like your physical body, your body image, or something about, like, for a lot of you guys, I feel like it's either gaining muscle, losing weight, becoming healthy again, sticking to a diet, or sticking to a new healthy lifestyle. For others of you, this might be connected to finding a second or third source of income. It's kind of like, for some of you guys, it's also connected to, being successful with making money or keeping something going. So for some of you guys, I'm also hearing something about, that's interesting. Let me see what that is about. I'm hearing the formula to success for you, but only you, okay? This is your own formula of success is what I'm picking up here. That you're discovering, or you already discovered it, but you don't know it yet because the confirmation is about to come. So it's kind of like when you're asking yourself, okay, so I've been meditating, I've been trying everything in the book, let me try something that is not in the book. Does that make sense? Let me take a risk. Let me do something that is completely out of the norm, that is completely out of my comfort zone, or it has not been recommended to me by anybody, but I want to try it, okay? So I don't know what this is connected to. For me, this feels like choosing to go on a journey to figure out if that is the answer to your question, whatever the heck that means to you. Okay? So there's this energy of like you making a change in your daily routine with how you manifest, with how you eat, with not listening to other people and listening to yourself, or the other way around, not listening to yourself but listening to professionals, okay? Is somehow bringing you a lot of luck and a lot of victory. Like you're gonna feel like you've accomplished a big milestone. So for a lot of you guys, the next thing that is happening in your life is that you are reaching a big milestone, okay? For some of you guys, I'm hearing, I know who I am. And you say that with a lot of like, you say it with your chest. Or I know who I am. I know what works for me. I know I can do this. And it's interesting because that's what the potion is all about. Okay, let me see. I feel like this victory or this success that you are going to experience, because again, for a lot of you guys, I'm seeing here, this is definitely you feeling lucky, okay? Or other people will say, man, you must be lucky to get that apartment. You must be lucky to pass the first time trying, or you must be lucky to... Kind of this energy of like, I've been trying to lose weight for years and it didn't work, and now I found this cookbook or this person that was talking about like this different diet, and I tried it because I was like, you know what, let me try it, you know, and it worked. I lost a lot of weight, or I feel healthier than ever before, or something healed, okay? For a lot of you guys, I'm also picking up this energy here because I was asking what the victory is about, and it's about Three of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it has something to do with you listening. Either to yourself, it's kind of like, you know, like you're meditating and you're asking yourself, I haven't tried it intermittent fasting, for example, or I haven't tried, you know, like a 30-day challenge before. It's kind of like, I haven't tried this before. Okay, so let me try and see where this leads me to. For some of you guys, this is also connected to a course or a class. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's something about like passing a test, because if you look at this card, it looks like a teacher that is looking at you. Okay, so for some of you guys, you could be reading a book, okay, and whatever this book is about, this could be a book about finances, a book about losing weight, a book about healing, a book about manifesting, okay, whatever the heck it is. It's kind of like you read this book and you're like, I've read a lot of other books before, or I've heard a lot of people before, and there wasn't really that much change, but that book really changed a lot in my life. Looking back, you would say this was the book, the course, the class that really brought a huge change in your life, that really turned things around. Okay, so with that Three of Pentacles again, I feel like it's something about, for some of you guys, it could also be like a project, but I feel this energy like somebody's sitting and they're asking themselves, okay, what are the next steps that I'm going to take? And then you're researching maybe, or expanding. I'm hearing looking beyond the things that you've tried before. And again, I'm hearing it works. Like I'm also hearing that somebody's like very, very excited that something works, or you didn't have much expectation, but it worked like a lot better than the other things that you were putting a lot of expectation into and they didn't work. Okay, but again, for a lot of you guys, it's something about passing, something about a good grade coming your way, a good feedback, getting approved, the government sending you a positive letter, something about like, let me see. For a lot of you guys, I'm also picking up here with the Three of Swords that you're healing. It's this energy of like, I'm no longer hurt or I'm no longer heartbroken. Do you guys know what I'm picking up? Number one, I'm picking up the energy that what is happening next in your life is that you're really going to understand what it means when somebody says, work smarter, not harder. Okay? I'm picking up this energy here. Number one, what is going to happen next in your life is you're going to see that there's a lot of luck or a lot of like change coming to you, or something about like you get a lot more done, or you manifest a lot faster, or you will see that your life is speeding up, but not because you run faster. Okay? I'm being brought to like, I'm running, but I'm not getting any further in life. Does that make sense? It's kind of like this energy as if you're running, you know, like how you're running in water, but you don't get further because in water you cannot run in order to, oh, okay, that's so funny. Okay, that is so funny. Okay, so Spirit is telling me, you know, like you were trying to run in water, and you know when you want to be fast in water you have to swim, you cannot run, right? So this is so freaking funny. Number one, I'm picking up what is happening next in your life is that you're realizing that upon, you know, like land, you know, like where there's sand and stone, upon earth, running is going to help you to get to your goal faster, right? But when you are in the ocean, which is a new territory or a different territory, then you have to swim. And then you have to make different moves in order to be fast. So being fast on earth, okay, or on the island is not the same as being fast in water. So I'm picking up this energy. What Spirit is telling me here is what is happening next in your life is that you realize that your focus has to be elsewhere. Okay, now let me explain that to you. There's this energy of, instead of putting a lot of work and effort into something, even though you don't see results, there's this energy. I'm also hearing insanity is expecting different results while doing the same thing over and over again. So you're going to realize, for some of you guys, you already realize it, and for others of you, you might be realizing it within the next couple of days and weeks. This energy of like, I don't think this is working out for me. And you know, like sometimes when things don't work out for us, okay, well, we feel like, okay, this is not, you know, I wrote a very bad grade and this and that. We sometimes think that we are the problem, or I'm just doomed to like, you know, I don't know, I'm not good enough in order to experience success and stuff like that, or like, I don't know, like something is wrong with me that success is not coming my way. And it doesn't matter if it's success in career, in love, with friends, whatever the heck it is, okay? And then you're like, because I'm picking up this energy here as if Spirit is coming through to you. There's this energy of like, we've been trying to make you understand something. This is not about you being, you know, like destined to stay where you're at, and life is destined to be hard, and you're destined to, I don't know, like, you know, those weird things that we sometimes tell us, right? There's this energy of like, one day you are going to realize, you know what, I have been doing the same thing for quite some time and I don't see any results. Maybe the problem is not necessarily me, but that I'm hearing, but that I have it backwards. Okay, so something about like, there's this energy of like contemplation, like rubbing your chin, and you're like, so if that doesn't work, let me look at what would be the opposite of what I've been trying, okay? Let's say, for example, you've been trying to lose weight with eating healthy, and you're like, there's no results. I've been cutting my food in half. I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and I'm not losing weight. And you've been trying to do that like over and over again, different diets and different techniques and stuff like that. And then you realize, or like a yo-yo effect, right? And then you realize, you know, I've put a lot of effort into eating healthy, but I don't see the results. So maybe I should also incorporate, this is what it is. I should also incorporate going to the gym more, or maybe walking more. And the funny thing is, whatever I'm hearing your focus is shifting, okay? So this is energy of like, instead of being fast, let me slow down. But because you slow down, you see things fast. But when you go fast, it takes a long time for you to see things. Okay, I'm talking very cryptic, but stay with me. So let's say, for example, you want to figure something out. And because you rush, you overlook the most important detail. You think in your mind, if I rush and do everything super duper fast, I'm going to get to my goal super duper fast. But you overlook the detail that would bring you very, very fast to where you want to be. Does that make sense? So as you're rushing, flipping through the pages, because I'm seeing a book and I'm seeing like flipping through the pages, okay, like very, very fast, you overlook the most important sentence that would have been the sentence that triggered your brain to see something. Does that make sense? I probably said that 5 times now. So if you would have slowed down, going through the pages slowly, you would have noticed, oh, somebody drew a star next to that sentence. You overlooked it because you were going through the book very, very fast, but then you stop and you're like, okay, let me go through everything very, very calmly, slowly. Let me meditate before I make a decision. Let me pray and let me wait for an answer to arrive. Instead of rushing, I'm going to go slow. Instead of forcing, I'm just going to be patient. I'm not saying stagnant, I'm saying patient. Instead of trying to figure this out on my own, let me write an entry in my journal and ask the universe, let me pray. Or instead of trying to figure out what I need to do, let me just, I've been trying to figure out like for 2 weeks how to solve this riddle. So let me put this riddle away for just a few days. Okay? And let me just see whatever the heck comes to me. And all of a sudden, there's synchronicities coming to you and they all start to make sense. But only because you slowed down. Only because you analyzed from a calm place. Like, every time I come back home from work, I feel like absolute shit. But every time I drink a lavender tea, it makes me feel good. So I should drink lavender tea more often to feel better. But if you never, it's like a reality check. If you never sit down and just analyze, how have I been feeling? Have I seen any results with my techniques? Where have I been putting in a lot of effort, and what came out of that effort? And where have I been lacking effort? This energy of like, I put so much effort into that situation, but I completely neglected that one. And maybe if I don't get the results that I want to see by putting a lot of hard work into something, let me see if there is a smarter way to put in the work. Okay? There's something about slowing down in order to get to the result faster, or in order to solve a riddle faster. It's this energy of like, if you have a scattered mind, and a scattered mind is a super fast mind, right? A very fast mind is thought after thought after thought after thought. It's a very fast mind. There's a race in your head. You have a fast mind, fast thoughts. But they're so fast that it's almost like they scatter, like the view, like where do I go from here? It's like I have 20,000 thoughts in 1 second. So where do I go? It's fast, right? But in that case, it's not helping you. In that case, slowing down would help you. So I'm picking up this energy here. What you're experiencing next is that you realize as you slow down, or as you meditate, or as you focus more on feeling good, or as you focus more on like asking questions, or maybe like even researching, kind of like when somebody runs a marathon. When you run a marathon, it's not about speed, it's about endurance. So there's something about you're going to realize that you maybe put too much effort or too much like importance into speed, or too much importance into figuring things out very fast, or like I want to find the solution to the problem, but then you realize I can only find the solution to my problem if I fully analyze my journey, if I fully analyze what brought me here, or if I fully analyze successful people, if I don't just look at successful people and feel like I want to do the same thing, but I actually listen to them when they speak. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like that you start to listen instead of taking action all the time. It's like, oh, I need to get this done, I need to get that done. And then you realize, well, I've been trying, I've been hitting a wall, or things have been not really progressing as I thought. So let me listen. Let me listen to the universe. Let me listen to successful people. Again, listening, not just like, okay, I want to achieve exactly what they have been achieving, but to really listen to them, what they say, like, and I'm also hearing like to read between the lines, meaning that also this energy of like, what do people that are successful have in common? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're trying to somehow create a beautiful life for yourself. Picking up this energy of like a really good meditation session, or like somebody who really takes a few days off, like mentally taking days off from what you're trying to achieve, and you're just here. Let's say, for example, I want to manifest an apartment. I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to get the money. And then you're like, okay, I've been contemplating, and my mind, I have a headache. I've been thinking about it for so long, and I don't see the result, or like I don't see where I'm going from here. So let me put this away, and I'm going to talk to the universe, and I'm going to speak something like, please help me to figure out how to get this done. I don't know what to do. Okay. So you leave it there, you're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna concentrate on that. And then a few days pass, and then you start to see synchronicities, and they start to guide you. Interesting. I've been seeing this book 3 times now in this week. What is the universe trying to tell me? Then you pick up this book, you open it, and it's like, that makes absolute sense. This feels like an answer to my question. Does that make sense? It's kind of like this energy of like realizing that it's okay to ask for help, but also to listen more. That listening is just as important as taking action. Or asking is just as important as taking action. Okay. For some of you guys, there's also something about your self-care routine is really paying off, because your energy is so positive that you will start to see that a lot of things go very smoothly, okay? There's also something about graduating, that you realize health is wealth, or when you feel good, you manifest more, or when you ask the universe is responding to you. There's something about like a quote, a statement that you're really going to understand. Okay, Spirit is also telling me pay attention to the quotes that you will be seeing from today on. There's something about, now I realize what people mean when they say health is wealth, or now I realize what people say that when you are positive you manifest more. Now I realize what people say when they mean meditate and listen to your inner voice and it will guide you. All these like statements that you felt like you understood, but now you really understand them because you go through them. It's your journey. Okay, there's something going on with like you're becoming more positive, or something about like something that you do in your self-care routine brings a lot more positive energy to your soul, body and spirit, and therefore you're manifesting something, or you will see that things manifest very fast. The funny part is when people say, oh, you must be lucky, right? What they don't know, or the secret behind people being lucky, is that these people have like a very positive energy and very positive thoughts, okay? And the positive energy and the positive thoughts that these people have, they materialize into them, you know, being the one chosen, or them getting something, or something along those lines. Because you have to imagine that our bodies vibrate energy. So if you have a positive energy, you will very naturally end up in a lucky place, because luck equals positivity. Does that make sense? So there's something about you experiencing some type of luck, or you're becoming a much more positive person, and for that reason it's this energy of like you will feel like all doors are open for you. So for some of you guys, I'm also picking up this energy of like, again, that you're solving a riddle here, or that you're realizing something about yourself, something that you realize in shadow work, or something that you realize when you just analyze your path up until now, or something that you realize when you analyze successful people, or something that you realize when you look at the universe and how the universe works, and it makes you realize, oh, I'm hearing like you're completing with the Four of Wands. It's like a graduation. So Spirit is telling me you are completing like a spiritual lesson, and whatever the spiritual lesson is, kind of like, you know, I can no longer neglect myself, because if my self-care is on top notch, I see better results, I manifest more and stuff like that. Or for example, realizing that when you go to the gym, it just helps you with your depression. There's something about like learning some type of spiritual lesson, or somehow graduating, where you realize something about yourself. Absolutely, where you realize something about yourself. But I'm also hearing where you realize something about the universe, how the universe works, or something about how other people work, or where you analyze another person to the point where it really benefits you, because you learn so much from their character development. I don't know how else to explain it, but it almost feels like you're graduating, okay? You are graduating spiritually, but it now starts to materialize in you finding an apartment very fast, or it starts to materialize that you lose weight faster than usual, or it starts to materialize in you manifest some type of travel opportunity. It manifests in you finding getting a bonus at work. Okay, there's something about, yeah, recognition. There's something about, because we have the basket here and it says recognition. So you're recognizing what it takes to be successful, or what it takes for you to be successful. What it takes for you to find your path, to arrive at your dream reality, or to create your dream reality here. I'm also hearing your life is about to speed up. You're doing something different in your self-care routine, or something different with your manifestation techniques. You're doing something different, okay? If you have not done any changes yet in your life, Spirit is encouraging you to do so. And if you feel like, I don't know where to begin, ask the universe and let a few days pass and see reoccurring words, reoccurring symbols, reoccurring words that you hear, reoccurring faces that you see, okay? Something about, let me talk to I'm also hearing the universe is a mirror, or when you ask a question, you get an answer, but you have to ask first. So there's something about, I'm also hearing asking the right question. So for example, you could ask a question and say, why are other people successful and I'm not? That is not the right question, because the answer would be, well, because they do this and that and this and that. I mean, it could be beneficial, but maybe you could change. There's something about changing your question, but if you say like, what do I have to do in order to feel like a winner? Because when you feel like a winner, or when you feel positive, success comes very naturally. And you see how one question is focused upon the other person, but you are the star of the show, not the other person. You're just recognizing, oh, I want success just like them, in whatever area. But to center your questions around you. Okay, because we have the first house here, the self. This is definitely something about self-discovery. You're discovering a truth about yourself. You're discovering a truth about how the universe communicates to you, or you're discovering the truth about like something about your destiny or where you're meant to go, what you're meant to try, what you're meant to do. For a lot of you guys, I'm also hearing you're going to try your luck with something and it's going to be successful, or something about let me try my luck, or let me see where this leads me. Okay, and it's leading you right to success. Okay, something about because you slow down, you see things faster, or because you slow down, your life is speeding up. Because sometimes it's not about being faster with your actions. Sometimes it's about understanding faster with your mind or your heart or your spirit. This is actually the true meaning behind work smarter, not harder. To analyze your surroundings, to analyze the universe, to analyze people, and to analyze yourself, right? You use your mind to analyze. But as you analyze, you see loopholes. Okay, they all have that thing in common. Let me try that out. Let me see how it works for me. Instead of not thinking or not analyzing this person, that person, the universe, yourself, you're not analyzing, you're just putting effort. I want to get to this goal and I'm going to put the effort. I'm going to put my sweat and tears. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to drink, but there's a loophole over here. There's a technique over here. There's a method over here. There's a truth. A universal truth, or a truth about yourself, a truth about your destiny. What works for others is not going to work for you. Some people thrive on a vegan diet, other people don't. But how would you know if you don't know you? Do you know what I'm being brought to? I'm being brought to the movie scene with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. I don't know which one the movie is called. It's like, no, you. No, my name is you. No, I mean you. Okay. There's something about the answer was inside of you all along, but you didn't catch it because you thought you have to be fast. But then you realize actually putting more effort into self-reflection, putting more effort into observing the universe, putting more effort into observing, not taking action. First you are observing and then you take action. Okay, because then the action that you take is with intention, with purpose. It's strategic. Okay, so you're realizing something about the universe, something about yourself, something about this is why people are lucky, or this is where I find my luck, or this is where I find harmony, this is where I find peace. And because I find harmony and peace, my energy is so beautiful. My energy is like so welcoming for good things to come into my life. Or I'm very naturally a magnet for success, good outcomes, good people to come to me. Okay, there's something about like you're realizing because you observe yourself, but you also observe your surroundings, and you realize something very significant. This is about realizing something that changes your life, to be honest with you, or that changes your luck, or that changes the outcome to success. Okay. Are reaching a higher consciousness. I almost want to say there's something about you realize something about the universe, or something about yourself, or even something about like the world, or yeah, absolutely. Something about the world, or something about the government, and something about the people around you. May that be very successful people or people that you frown upon. Do you know what's funny? One more thing that I want to tell you guys. So first of all, you are like your consciousness, like your level of understanding is becoming so high that what is very hard for other people becomes easy for you. But it is because you were observing the process, or you were observing something so much so like you studied something. There's something about studying something, or studying yourself, or studying the universe, and because of that it's easy for you to pass the test because you studied, whereas other people don't study and they don't pass the test. And I'm talking about like spiritually or metaphorically. Okay, or learning from animals, learning from situations, learning from like all kinds of things, and not just like school, but university. You're graduating from university, like some type of major. The major could be success in love. The major could be success in weight loss. The major could be success in manifesting. The major could be whatever you feel most connected to right now. Okay. If you look at this card, it looks like it's one door after the other. Do you see that? So you can walk through that door, but behind that door there's another door, and behind that door there's another door. So behind one truth there's a deeper truth, and behind that truth there's a deeper truth. So it goes way deeper. Okay? There's something about you're becoming smarter, to be quite honest with you. You're becoming smarter, and that because you become smarter, you have to work less harder. Right? Somebody who studied, right? They put in the work before they write the exam. Whereas somebody who doesn't study and then takes the exam, it's like going to be a very hard process to get through the exam or to even pass. So there's something about like, for a lot of you guys, there's something about your hard work, like especially when it comes to shadow work, self-reflection, when it comes to meditating, when it comes to slowing down, focusing on your health, is paying off, because you will notice, or you're going to notice the next couple of days and weeks, that things just start to become easier, or you start to attract a lot more like positive people, or a lot more things are going in your favor. Or again, you're going to feel like, I have a lot of luck since 1 or 2 weeks, but since 1 or 2 weeks I've been focused on meditating. So then you observe, then you realize, okay, so if I meditate, I usually have a better mood, and when I have a better mood, things seem to work out a lot better for me, and I feel a lot happier, and I feel a lot more faith. And you observe the process, and also the opposite. Okay, I haven't meditated for like 2 weeks, and I feel disconnected. Something about like you realize, I feel disconnected, I feel connected, I feel good, I feel bad. That makes me feel good, that doesn't make me feel good. On that day I manifested, on that day I didn't manifest. Okay, you're becoming smarter, honey. And because you become smarter, life becomes sweeter, to be quite honest with you. I also feel like you're going to realize that your emotions always tell you the truth, or something about, again, like I've been putting work, like physical work, or like sweat and tears, but now that I work more on feeling good, or now that I work more on being healthy, or now that I shift my focus elsewhere or try something different, that's when I really began to become lucky, or that's when I really saw the change. That's when I really saw like, wow, you know, there's something going on. The energy is different. I feel different. My energy is different. My thoughts are different. Okay. Pie number one more thing I'm also hearing. There's a spirit guide that is watching over you, okay? So may that be a departed loved one. And they're like very happy because you understood something. So they've been trying to show you something, but they couldn't because you didn't slow down, okay? And they're like very happy because you're gonna understand something that is way deeper than just you. It's you, but also the universe, but also the true meaning behind success, or the true meaning behind, like, I don't know, energy or a certain statement. Again, pay attention to all the quotes that come your way the next couple of days, because Spirit is telling me they're leading you. Something about something is leading you, or the next couple of synchronicities that come your way, they're like a puzzle piece, they're leading you, okay? And you're gonna put these puzzle pieces together, and they're gonna create like a perfect picture. Okay, so it's more about understanding and less about being fast, because when you understand, you are fast very naturally. And it's funny, right? Because in Harry Potter, maybe that particular part of the movie is important for you. Maybe you want to watch it, but Harry got the mission from Dumbledore, which for me feels like Dumbledore is kind of like your spirit guide and you're Harry Potter. And Dumbledore wants you to figure something out, right? Because that was the storyline. So he was like giving Harry Potter the task to figure out the hidden information that this teacher had, right? And Harry Potter tried and tried and tried, and the teacher didn't want to open up until one day he was drinking that potion, and that potion made him very, very creative. It made him very like, oh, let me go with the flow, because he tried to get to the answer very logically. Like, let me try to, like, you know, lure this person in and get the answer, but it didn't work. And then one day he was drinking that potion, and he did something that didn't have anything to do with his mission. He was like, oh, I'm gonna go into the forest. And then he met the teacher in the forest, even though this was not part of the plan, but because he listened to his gut feeling, or because he listened to his inner compass. Okay? Because I'm hearing the universe works in miraculous and wondrous ways. There's something about the universe works differently other than what we've been taught in school, or there's something about what you've been taught in school cannot be applicable for every situation, or something about going back to school but university, like the universe, how the universe teaches you, or if you see patterns in the universe. I'm also hearing, I don't trust in words, and I also don't trust in actions, but I trust in patterns is what I'm hearing. Okay, so there's something about analyzing patterns, or something about the universe is showing you a pattern, but it's like a big answer to your question, something about some type of pattern here. Okay, because then Harry Potter got the hidden information from that teacher, but his plan was not to get it. His plan was to, like, once he drank it, he was like kind of like, oh, let me go there, you know, because I want to. But him going there because he wants to is his body, the bodily intelligence, or the intelligence of your heart and your inner compass, to lead you to a place where you find the answer. But it's not logical, it's intuitive, it's your heart, it's the universe. Again, the universe works differently than what we do here. Okay, beautiful pie number 1, that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pie number 2. So you chose this beautiful key thingy-majigger medallion, amulet or whatever. Okay, let's figure out what is happening next in your life. Let's see what's going on here. Give me a moment, I'm going to channel the energy, and then we're going to look at the cards together. So pie number 2, I'm picking up this energy here that you are going to go out with your friends or a loved one, a family member, it doesn't matter, but I'm seeing you here going out. I'm seeing you here meeting up with somebody, catching up with somebody. This could be like an old friend, a new friend, your current friends, or something about like a gathering. It doesn't have to be a party. This can be meeting at a coffee shop, going out for a walk with a friend, catching up with your auntie, you know, that comes over from overseas. It doesn't matter, but you're meeting up with somebody here, okay? Somebody that you know, somebody that you like, somebody that you feel connected to. For a lot of you guys, I feel like it's either a friend or a family member, okay? So you guys are going out. This could be even like a live concert. I'm also being brought, I'm being brought to like, you're going out to listen to some music. You might be going out to get a drink, or getting ready to go somewhere, okay? And you're meeting somebody there. I feel like it is a new person, to be honest with you. There's something about what is happening next in your life that you are catching somebody's attention, or somebody's catching your attention. I feel like it's mutual. Okay. Now, this can be platonic or romantic. If you tell me I'm already in a relationship, I'm already really happy, this might be that you are catching somebody's attention anyway, but in a more platonic or even in a business way. If you tell me you are single, I feel like you are attracting somebody who is going to be very, very drawn to you. Okay, I feel like you're gonna get approached. You're going out with your friends, or you're going out with somebody that is really near and dear to your heart. You wanna go out into the town, have a little bit of fun, do a little bit of like something different, okay? So you're going out with this friend, or you're going out with these friends, could even be multiple people, and you guys go somewhere, okay? And I'm seeing here that somebody's approaching you. Look at that card. Somebody sees you and approaches you. Or again, the other way around, like that you see somebody and you, for some odd reason, you're just approaching them, or you might be asking them, hey, do you have a lighter? Or hey, do you know where the toilet is? Okay. And as you're asking them, or like you might be even asking like, do you know in which direction I have to go? Or do we have to go? And I'm picking up this energy here that this conversation is gonna be longer than you think. Okay, so there's something about like somebody's approaching you or you are approaching somebody. If you are single, I feel like somebody's gonna approach you in a romantic way, meaning there might be an energy of exchanging numbers. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing an energy of like exchanging numbers, but again, it could also be platonic, okay? This could even be, you know what it actually brings me to? It brings me to like, I was at a concert, like I was at a Drake concert, and it's funny because we have October here, and it brought me to OVO, October's very own, which is like, you know, the brand of Drake, I believe. But it brings me to the Drake concert that I went to. And this girl was approaching me. We were in line to get into the concert, and she was approaching me, and ever since then we were like friends. There's definitely something about waiting in line, where you are waiting in line, you are somewhere, you are like in a crowded place with a lot of people, and somebody's approaching you or you are approaching somebody, okay, for whatever reason. And I'm picking up this energy here that this is going to be a very, very interesting person. I feel like this person that is going to approach you or you're approaching them is somebody that you turn out, like you're going to feel like you really vibe with this person, okay? You really like their energy. You might even really like their style or something that they wear. I'm also being brought to like something that they wear draws you in. It's kind of like, let's say for example, you love Tupac and this person has like a Tupac t-shirt on. It's kind of like, oh, so this person listens to the same music as me, something like that. Okay, so you're going to talk to this person. It's like two energies coming together. You talk to this person and they talk to you. Then where do we go from here? Let me get a few more cards because I don't know where this is going. It's a conversation that you will have with a person that you don't know, as you are out with your friends or even with your partner. Like maybe there's somebody approaching you, and again, there's something about a significant conversation that is taking place. So let me see what that is about. What is that significant conversation about? Or why is the Six of Cups here? Let's see. Why is the Six of Cups here? What's going on? Guys, I'm also picking up this energy here. You're going to meet a person right before you want to give up. So I'm picking up this energy of like, I pick up this energy here, like, okay, let me say it like that. So we have cracked up here, okay? We have the card cracked up here and it says dissatisfaction with life. So you feel like something is lacking in your life. May that be love, money, whatever, friends, okay? So you're telling yourself, well, staying at home and feeling miserable is not gonna help me. So let me go out with a friend, let me go out with a family member, whatever. So you guys are gonna go out, okay? This could even be going out with your partner, it doesn't matter, okay? So you're going out, and again, this person is coming to you. Look at that. The card here says, when they turn out the lights, I will be there in the dark. So this is going to be a day where you feel like shit, but you're going out because you feel like if I stay at home, it's not going to help me. It's not going to help me to stay at home, or I can no longer hide, or I don't want to hide at my home anymore because it's not helping me. You know, let me, you know, get out of my comfort zone and just go out. Or even if I don't feel like it, I'm just going to go out. You know, I haven't seen this friend for a while. There's something about like, I'm not happy with a particular situation in my life, so let me get some distraction. Let me distract myself from that, whatever it is, okay? And you're going out with a friend, and I'm picking up this energy here that there is somebody like appearing in front of you. This is so weird what I'm picking up here. Give me a moment, because now I'm being brought to Mr. Bean. And do you know how Mr. Bean flies from heaven? And there's like a beam of light on him, and then it's like, okay, so there's something about like, I'm hearing for some of you guys, the universe would talk to you through a song that you will hear in the next couple of days and weeks, and it's going to be exactly like an answer to your question or something like a confirmation. Now for others of you, I'm picking up right before you want to give up is when somebody stands in front of you, or there's something about, I already feel like shit, let me see if I can make myself a little bit happier by going out or by meeting this friend, and then all of a sudden this person is approaching you, you have eye contact with that person, or this person's coming to you. The funny part though is, you know what let me tell you. Pie number 2. The funny thing is, it's not gonna be a normal conversation. Hear me out. This conversation is gonna be like, you have been thinking about something. Okay? You have been thinking about something. Let's say you've been thinking about weight loss. I'm just gonna use weight loss, it doesn't matter. You've been thinking about, man, how can I lose weight? I've tried every diet under the sun. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like shit. You go out with your friend, you're like, I don't want to think about dieting, I don't want to think about a healthy lifestyle, I don't want to think about all of that. And then this person approaches you in a very weird way, or you have eye contact with the person again. It could be romantic, it could also be platonic or business. And then the way the conversation is starting, the person is like, you would, for example, say, you look great, or like, I really, like your t-shirt. And then this person says, yeah, this t-shirt means a lot to me because I used to be very, very big, and I bought this t-shirt in order to reward myself when I lose the weight. And you're like, oh my freaking God, this person is talking about something that I have been thinking about. So when you have a conversation, they would tell you about their weight loss story, as if you put out a question into the universe and the universe brings an answer to you through a conversation with a stranger. It's like, oh wow. Again, this is not going to be a normal conversation. It's going to feel like magical, or it's going to feel like I've been thinking about this in my head, because I feel like you've been thinking about something for a while, or there was something on your mind and you didn't know how to take control, or you didn't know how to get out of the rut, how to get out of this, like, I don't know, like weird energy that you feel. And then this person stands in front of you, okay, and they say something, and what they say is as if you were asking them a question, and then a few days later they arrived. Does that make sense? Kind of like, what am I supposed to do? How can I lose weight? Okay, I'm very frustrated. And then a few days later, a person comes to you and is like, oh yeah, I have a very long weight loss story. And you're like, oh my freaking God. Literally, oh my God. Oh my God. I did it again, so I'ma let the beat drop. Baby, let me love you down. There's so many ways to love you. For others of you, I'm picking up an energy here. If you guys are currently trying to date or something like that, I'm seeing an energy here of, I'm also hearing something about like, this is very weird. It feels like, because the card here, conjunction, right, says, I was Googling the word conjunction, and the conjunction card, or the word conjunction, means that two things happen similar or in sync or at the same time. So what is coming to you next is like a synchronicity that blows your mind, because it's connected to a person approaching you, you talking to a person, or they say something to you, or it almost feels like they come to you as if they were like heaven sent, or as if they were sent to you to answer your prayer, again with an idea, with like something that they say. But it could also go in a romantic direction, where you have been trying to manifest, or I'm hearing for some of you guys, you've been trying to let go of control and just let the universe bring your future spouse or your true love to you. But there's gonna be a point where, I don't know, you're gonna feel like, I don't know, I don't feel good today, or I don't know, like I want to do something to make myself a little bit happier. I don't feel the best. This could even be, it doesn't even have to be, it could be that because you feel like shit because of work, okay? And then you're going out and like, let's say for example, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like, you feel like shit because of work and your mind is off of the topic love. But because your mind is off the topic of love, that's when it comes to you. There's something going on with like, I don't know, like you're not going to be happy about I don't know, work was really stressful today. Let me blow off some steam. Let me do something. It's kind of like you deciding to do something for yourself to feel better, or to go out, or to soak up the sun, to go to a park, to catch up with somebody is the reason why you bump into somebody that is an answer to your question. For some of you guys, it is love, okay? And for others of you, it's just like a very like a magical synchronicity, because the synchronicity is showing you that God is really with you, or that your angels are really with you, or that your prayers are being heard, or a confirmation, or something along those lines here. For others of you, I'm picking up an energy of like, because we have the card here, you will have to make a decision between two people. So I'm picking up this energy here. For some of you guys, this could even be that somebody here is going to go on a date or meet up with a friend or something like that, and the date doesn't go as planned. Maybe there's certain plans that fall through. The restaurant that you wanted to go to is not open, or you meet up with this person, you go on a date with that person, or let's say, for example, your friend is like telling you, hey, there's this guy or this girl that really is interested in you, and you're like, oh, you know what, I don't have too many expectations, but let me go out, let me, get some fresh air, let me do that, or let me take on that invitation and stuff like that. And then you go there, or you have this date with that person. For some of you guys, I feel like it's a date that you will have, or somebody's asking you out for a date. You give this person the benefit of the doubt, but the date doesn't go as planned. I'm being brought to like somebody who goes on a date and you realize that you don't vibe with that person. Maybe they looked very good to you, like they were like pretty or something like that, but then you realize, nah, I don't feel the spark here. So then you maybe drive home and you feel like a little bit bummed out, because you felt like, man, this person was so beautiful, I thought there was something more, or like the start of the whirlwind romance, but then it doesn't go as planned. But as you drive home, that's when you meet the person that sparks something inside of you. Meaning you will have to make a decision between two people, the person that you went on a date on that didn't go well, and the person that you randomly met on the street. Does that make sense? Something like that, okay? Or something about also getting two offers, or two invitations, or something about, yeah, for some of you guys, I'm also picking up there's something about you getting approached a lot, or a lot of people looking at you as you go somewhere. You might be dressing up a little bit more, and there's this energy of like there might even be two people approaching you on that day, or you might be interested in two people on that day, okay? Or something about you're gonna have a conversation with two people that could possibly be love interest, or like romance, or I don't know, there was something interesting about the whole situation, if that makes sense, okay? And then for others of you, again, if you already are in a relationship, this could even be that, again, you go out with your partner, or you go out with a friend, and then your friend is suggesting something to you like, hey, there's this job, or there's this meeting, or there's this course that I wanted to go to. Do you want to join me? And whatever course they're recommending is exactly what the knowledge that you lack. But maybe you also already got an offer from your company to join a course to get more knowledge on that topic. So you would have to make a decision between what your friend is suggesting to you and your work is suggesting to you. Something about two offers, or yeah, I'm also hearing like I'm hearing there's more than one way, or something about, because again, let me read out to you what the word conjunction means, because I feel like I took a picture, or like I took a screenshot here. Okay, the word conjunction, action or instance of two or more events or things occurring at the same point in time or space. Okay, and then it says a conjunction is a favorable political and economic circumstance. So there's something about a friendship that is also beneficial for your growth, or for your manifestation, or for your finances, or love that is also beneficial for your mental health. Or does that make sense? Or like you going to a concert is also like where you meet your next business partner, or your next client, or the person that wants to help you. There's something about like two events taking place at the same time, some type of like big synchronicity that is connected to you going out, catching up with a friend, meeting somebody. It's interesting because you meet somebody on that day that you know, but you also meet somebody that you didn't know you would meet on that day, So you meet both people at the same time, or you meet both people on that day. Or something about like finances being connected to a new friendship, or friendship being connected to you traveling abroad. There's something about it's all connected, okay? There's something about you're gonna have like a full circle moment about it's all connected, or it's almost this energy of like you've sent out a prayer to the universe. It could even be that you sent out a prayer to the universe last year, since autumn season, okay? For some of you guys, you might be born in October, or something significant happened in fall season last year, okay? Or something about you've been sending out a prayer to the universe last year, okay? At the end of the year, like winter season, autumn season, and you almost gave up, like there's like the universe didn't hear me, God didn't hear me. Do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing the song by Drake, God's Plan, and then the guy in the beginning, he says, it might not look good. What does he say? Something about it might not look good, but God always, how do you say that? There's also something about there is order in plans falling through. There's something about something is being cancelled, or I don't know, like let's say for example, again, like a restaurant is closed that you wanted to go to, and then you go to a different coffee shop restaurant, and that's where you meet the other person, or you overhear a conversation or something like that. That's very interesting. Let me get a few more cards here, what that is about. Okay, let's see what up. There's something about somebody's there when you need them, or somebody says something that you needed to hear. For some of you guys, I'm also seeing here you're gonna receive a compliment from somebody, or something about, again, I'm hearing for some of you guys there's going to be a spark between you and another person as you have eye contact, as you look at each other, or you're going to look at somebody and you're going to feel like a very special energy about them. So you guys are going to talk. Pile number 2, there's this energy of this was all part of the plan, or guys, actually I want to tell you guys something. So to me this feels like I was going to get my nails done, and I was sitting in the bus and I found a Bible verse, because for some odd reason I pick up a strong energy of, does God hear me, or why is my spirit guide not responding, or what are God's plans for me, or how is God gonna help me, or something like that. You have been asking yourself something about God, the universe, something about when your prayer will be answered and how, or how something is gonna come to you, or something like that. So I was sitting in the bus, and next to me there was a Bible verse, like a piece of paper, and this Bible verse was talking something about I think the God's Savior is coming, or God's Savior is arriving, or something like that. There's something about, I feel like what you're experiencing next is that something is taking care of you, and you're gonna feel it because of a conversation with a person, with a stranger that you're going to have. And you're gonna feel like there's no way this person is starting that conversation with me or talking to me about that, as I have been thinking about this for the last 6 months. There's something about you're gonna feel like the universe is taking care of you, or God is listening to you, or there must be something up there that is really taking care of you here. Okay. Let me see. Can you please clarify the 6 of Cups here? Where's the 6 of Cups here? The Ace of Cups. It's a new person. Because I was thinking to myself, is it a new person or is it not? It's a new person. This is a new person that will say something that is blowing your mind, because it's a conversation you had inside of your mind, and it almost feels like what the conversation that you had inside of your mind is materializing in front of you. It's like you've been thinking about something, and this person, again, you don't know this person, so how can they respond to you as if they heard your question. So you're going to feel like somebody's reading your mind, or the universe is reading your mind by sending you this person, or by making you have a conversation with them. That is so odd what is going on here, isn't it? There's something about like a synchronicity that makes you believe in God, or you have so much faith because of that synchronicity, or you're going to feel like your grandpa, your grandma heard you, like you didn't know if they heard you, but they heard you. Let me see one more. What's going on here? Can you please clarify October? Again, for some of you guys, your birthday might be in October, or you know somebody, or somebody's birthday is in October, or your birthday might be in fall season here. Okay, let me see. Or something significant happened in October last year, or in fall season last year. Let me see what October is about. What's going on here? Okay. For some of you guys, you might have lost. I feel like, for some of you guys, you might be in isolation since October, or you might be in hermit mode since October, or since last year fall season. There could also be something about your health. Okay. For some of you guys, there could be an energy that you have, and we also have the universe here. For some of you guys, I feel like you really have been sending some type of like question out into the universe, and you almost gave up that you will receive an answer, but the answer is coming to you through a conversation with a person. And again, when they turn out the lights, I will be there in the dark. So this person is like, they're coming to you. You're going to feel like it's angelic, or like there's a divine energy or an angelic energy around this conversation, because again, they say something as if they read your mind, or something about the universe is reading your mind by sending this person to you. Okay, or you're going to be baffled or like mind blown by this type of synchronicity. For some of you guys, it's platonic. For others of you, it's romantic. Okay, or even business. So I feel like for some of you guys, you sent out a question into the universe. For some of you guys, there's something regarding your health, or something about ever since October you've been home a lot, or you've been asking yourself about the universe and how the universe works and how manifestation works. Okay, let me see. What is it about October? What's going on here? Because I feel like it's October. Yeah, for some of you guys, you have been at home a lot. You have been staying at home a lot since October last year. It could be because of health. It could be because of I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's because of health, or because of like I'm also hearing like a midlife crisis. Yeah, absolutely. For some of you guys, I feel like you've been going through like a midlife crisis. It doesn't matter which age you are, like, or like identity crisis, or something about, for some of you guys, you also had like a breakup in October last year, or parting ways with somebody here, or you lost somebody in fall season last year. If you did, this person's watching over you. This person that passed over, they're literally sending you this person here that is about to come to you. They're gonna come to you and appear in your life as if they're an angel. Okay, that is lovely. Let me get one last card. What is coming to pile number 2? What is happening next in pile number 2's life? The 7 of Swords. The universe is proving you that your negative thoughts are bullshit. Or something is proving you that your negative thoughts are bullshit. This is literally what I'm hearing. Or that your doubt is bullshit. I'm hearing the proof is in the pudding. Let me see, yeah. This is 1000% divine intervention. This is when the universe shows you that it hurt you. When the universe shows you that I heard your question. When the universe shows you there is true love. When the universe shows you when you let go, it comes to you. When the universe shows you when you have faith, it comes to you. For some of you guys, there's something about because you give up, you don't, how can I say that? Because you give up, okay, is why you attract something to you. Because if you wish for something to happen but you don't believe in it, not believing in something is pushing against that thing to come to you energetically. But when you give up, there's no resistance. You're like, fuck that, I don't give a fuck anymore. But not giving a fuck also means you're no longer, I don't believe in it. You know, like energetically not believing is like fighting, right? So you push it away. But if you say, I don't give a fuck, it's coming to you. For others of you, I'm picking up this energy here that the universe is sending you on a journey to have faith. There is going to be multiple synchronicities coming to you in the next couple of weeks that gives you so much faith in God and the universe that you don't question God and the universe anymore. And here we go, the star, a wish fulfillment. This is divine intervention where the universe shows you, oh, you don't believe in me? I'm gonna show you. Because deep in your heart you do believe, but there might be sometimes you're like, I don't know if I believe. But the core of your being, you still believe. There's this energy of like, I'm hearing living proof there's a God if you need a reason. Living proof there's a God if you need a reason. There's something about a situation that is coming to you, a divine meeting, something about, I feel like you read my mind, or an overload of synchronicities that shows you that God is real, or that the universe is responding, or something going on here, or that your past loved one, or that people on the other side really take care of the people on earth. There's something going on here that is very, very significant when it comes to your religion, your faith, the battle that you had in your mind between believing and not believing, giving up and not giving up, something along those lines here, okay? It's like a beautiful experience because I feel like it's, when they turn out the lights, I will be there in the dark. There's something going on with, I'm here, or God is here, or there's something angelic here, listening. Because there's something going on. We also have your funny and honest date. So this is definitely about like catching up with a person or going somewhere, and it turns out to be the day where you are proven wrong, meaning that your negative thoughts were bullshit. Okay, or you not believing was just a test of faith, and then you're being proven wrong that you can trust the universe. Okay, my beautiful pile number 2. That's all I have for you guys. Again, for some of you guys it's romantic. I'm not gonna go much into it, okay? Just let it happen, let the magic happen, because for some of you guys I'm seeing rings here, like wedding rings, quite literally. For others of you it could be platonic. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. So you chose this beautiful pen here, and I don't know if it was visible in the clip where you could choose, but it says, let your dreams be your wings. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to channel the energy, and then I'm going to show you the cards, and we're going to look at what is happening for you next. First things first, I want to start off by saying that I pick up this energy that you are going to be very, very grateful that you took somebody's advice. Okay, this is an energy where somebody Spirit is telling me, wow, I'm really channeling right now. There's some type of like spirit guide coming through here, and it's very strong. Like I feel the spirit guide energy the strongest in your reading. Okay, pile number 3. I'm picking up this energy here. Spirit is saying, this is what happens when you listen to somebody before judging them, or when you try out something before judging it. Or when you give something a try before judging it. this is what happens when you, instead of assuming that you know all the answers and you can do something on your own, that you have the self-awareness to understand and realize that maybe you need help from somebody else, or maybe you want to talk to somebody who's professional in what they do, and to have the courage to admit to yourself that you need help by signing up for a course, a class, reading a book, reaching out to somebody, and you actually listen to them without judgment. Because someone could go and seek for help and then immediately judge what the person has to say and never find out if what they say is true or not. And that would be a missed opportunity. What you are experiencing next is you did yourself a favor by listening to somebody without judgment, or by reaching out for help, or by listening to somebody's advice. Because the person that gave you an advice, again, for some of you guys, it could come to you within the next couple of weeks and months. And for others of you, if I talk about a very wise advice, or you're listening to somebody, or I'm also hearing when somebody takes you under their wing, meaning that you somehow feel like you really look up to a person, or something really resonates with you, or you feel something in your spirit when you listen to that person, and before judging them, or before deciding that your way is the way, or your way, my way, or the highway, or I'm going to do it as I did it before, and you let your guard down and you listen to somebody else, a very wise person, a very loving person here, okay, how it completely changes your life that you took the helping hand of another person. Because some people are too prideful to ask for help, and so they stay stuck in a cycle. Some people are too cocky to ask for help or to learn from somebody else, and then they take years to understand something when it could have been a little bit easier just to, admit that you don't know it all and that you need help. How your humble nature, because I'm hearing, the more I know that I don't know anything at all. How your humble nature, how your open heart to listen and to have the willingness to try before judging is what gets you out of a messy situation. And I'm really talking like, if I talk like that, it's like, because sometimes I'm like, you guys already know me, I'm very bubbly, but here it's like, I talk like an old woman, or like, I don't know, okay? Let me see. What is happening in your life next is that something gets you out of a very tricky situation, because with the Tower card, I feel like maybe you felt like something is crumbling down in your life. May that be your belief, your foundation, or this is what brought me security, but it's not bringing me security anymore, or a change in beliefs, a change of heart, a change of mind, maybe, like parting ways with a friend, with a loved one, it caught you by surprise, something caught you by surprise here. It could be an ending, this could be, I'm even picking up an energy of like a wake-up call that you've recently experienced, or that you will be experiencing. But again, don't be scared, because that's your, like, what is shaking up your security, or what is shaking up your stability is the reason why you seek out for help to somebody. That's when you realize, I need a little bit of help here. And that's why you manifest a stability that you've never had before. There's something about a different stability, or something about it feels like a different stability. It feels like a different source of security, stability, and wisdom. Meaning that if you got all your wisdom through meditating, there might be an energy where all your wisdom comes to you in the form of like a person or like somebody who's specialized in something. I don't know what's going on here because we have the cards here, good advice from a wise person, and we have here dealings or relationships with a woman. Okay. And then we also have be aware of self-delusion. And I feel like the self-delusion has something to do with I don't need help, I can do this on my own, I know it all, or there's nothing that I need to learn. Because, and I'm not saying that you guys are that way, but sometimes we get so comfortable that we don't realize that in order to get to the next level, we still have to learn. Like, we never stop learning, we always learn something, okay? And there's this energy of like, maybe you felt quite stuck, or maybe you felt like things are not moving, but then I feel like this energy, again, it might be past, present, or future, okay? So I'm picking up this energy of like somebody who feels stuck. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, somebody who feels stuck, okay, where they're at. And they decide, I really want to change things up. So you pray, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you prayed, you talked to a departed loved one, you maybe did a ritual, a manifestation ritual, you did something, okay? Or something about you were seeking for like maybe even like a tarot reading, you went to a alternative healer, a psychic, or something along those lines. And then you realize, ever since I was asking for change, there is change, but not the kind of change that I want. Okay, so for example, this is, how can I explain that energy? For me, it feels like you say, for example, I want to become a millionaire, okay? And you send this energy out into the universe, and all of a sudden there's all kinds of things happening. It's not the $1 million, but it's like, I don't know, fights with friends, maybe like there's drama at work, there is, I don't know, like you question your belief system, the tarot reader that you used to listen to, you don't resonate with them anymore. Do you know what I mean? Or like, you cannot eat this food anymore, you cannot drink coffee anymore, but it's all connected to your request, because you're not drinking coffee anymore makes you go to sleep earlier, and when you go to sleep earlier, it helps you to wake up earlier, and waking up earlier is part of you becoming a millionaire. Does that make sense? Or you disassociating with certain people that have very bad habits is part of you becoming a millionaire. Be that there's drama at your workplace makes you realize, I have to get out of here ASAP, as fast as possible, which then makes you look for a solution. It makes you, it gets you, it puts fire under your bum to take action that you would have not done, or you would have taken your time if there was no drama at work. So there's drama at work and you're like, I have to get out of this shithole. Let me get 3 books. And you haven't read for 3 years, but now you need 3 books because you want to get out here as fast as possible. So you're going to read books about manifesting, about occultism, about something. Or you push yourself out of fear. Like, okay, I'm also hearing for some of you guys, there's also this energy of like, out of fear, I sign up for this course or this class because I need to do something. So this drama at work was all part of your request. You were asking for it. You were asking to become a millionaire, which means you need to realize that you're not going to become a millionaire at your job. Or that your job is not good for you health-wise. And in order for you to performance very, very high or do something very, very grand, your health has to be better. Does that make sense? This is what this feels like right here. A request that you sent into the universe and all kinds of things start to change, but not what you've been asking for. So it feels like, what in the fucking world is going on around me? I don't know what the fuck is going on around me, but it's a lot, and I don't know if I can handle it. But it is part of your request, because your $1 million or you finding something or your request is connected to a lot of things that would lead you to that thing. This is what this right here feels like. It's like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? But in your fear or in this disruption or in this like chaos, there's order in the chaos is what I'm hearing. In this chaos, in this like unexpected ending, unexpected change of heart, change of mind, you feeling like shit, because you feeling like shit tells you I need to get out of here. And you getting out of here might be part of the plan. So you feeling like shit is also part of the plan. Because then you realize you have to do something in order to feel good, and you feeling good is part of the plan. Does that make sense? I'm hearing it's all part of the plan. I'm hearing what is happening for you next is that a plan is working out, or that the changes that you thought were devastating or that were really like, or something, or that you felt like, or this energy of like, I'm scared, there's these changes happening, I don't know what's going on in my life, I don't know like why I feel this way, I don't know what is going on. And you perceive it as, oh, that's bad. But it is not, it's part of the plan. And you will realize it like, if I look back, if I didn't have this bad day at work, or this very heated discussion, I would have never quit my job. And if I would have never quit my job, I would have never felt this attitude of I don't give a fuck. And if I never felt this attitude of I don't give a fuck, I would have never taken this risk. And if I never would have taken this risk, I would have never known that a different life is possible. What is happening in your life next is that what seemed to be bad or destructive or really disrupting your security, like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't feel like I'm stable here with my thoughts, beliefs, health, whatever it is the reason why you walk a path, a different path that leads you to, I want to say, financial gain, wealth, making more money, finding a better job. Let me see what that is about. Wow. I'm hearing feeling down brings you to the top. This is literally what I'm hearing. Feeling down brings you to the top. Whatever situation you're going through where you feel like, I don't know, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my stability, I don't know what's going on here. I feel very, very insecure. I'm trying to save face. I'm trying to be strong, but truthfully, I feel insecure. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I just know that I have to do something. Brings you to the top with the 9 of Gain. We also have the number, the angel number 999, which talks about an ending. Okay. So I'm being brought to the number 999 and 111. So this almost feels like all the changes that you're going through right now, and they might feel dark, they might feel like very uncomfortable, they might feel like really challenging, but they are the reason why your new life is beginning. Okay? Because they push you. It's like, do you know those situations where somebody gets like superpower in a situation where, those videos where they show how somebody can like pick up a whole truck because they wanted to save somebody? That's what it feels like. It feels like getting superpowers because of like a situation that pushes you to do that. It's kind of like a radical change. Like you see that your skin is breaking out and it has never been this worse. It makes you feel like shit, and you feel like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? But it also pushes you to make radical decisions. It pushes you to make decisions that are very, very radical. Or it makes you make decisions that might even be irrational. But irrational is not always a negative thing. Sometimes rationality is the reason why we don't get forward, because some things are not rational. They are irrational. They're universal, okay? So there's something about like that this fear, some type of fear is pushing you to do something. To sign up for this course because you don't know what to do anymore. It's the last, like I'm hearing desperate situations ask for desperate measures, but what you do in your despair or what you do as you feel desperate is the reason why you rise to the fucking top. It's as if your fear is pushing you to success, or as if your fear is pushing you to your happiness, because your fear is telling you this cannot go on like that anymore. Okay, now I feel like what is happening with you guys here is also, I'm also coming back to the situation that I was describing in the first place. So then you feel like, okay, I cannot do this on my own. I need to listen to a podcast, read a book, reach out to somebody. I have to talk to somebody about this. I have to be as honest as possible. I'm also hearing I'm willing to make radical changes. I'm willing. Like, this is energy of like somebody who hits, I don't know, 300 pounds and then they realize they cannot go on like that. It shocks them to see that number on the scale, just an example, okay? And then they realize, okay, I cannot do that anymore, so let me make radical decisions. You know, is it called Doctor Now or like 600 Pound Life? Because these people are like, okay, like if I don't do anything now, like I am willing to make radical decisions. I'm willing to cut out a whole group of food because I'm scared. But your fear is your motivator. It's pushing you. It's like this it's like the personal trainer in a gym that is pushing you to the limit, but it's also pushing you to your goal of gaining muscle or breaking a record. The next thing that is going to happen for you is that you're going to be so grateful that you took somebody's advice, okay? This could be, again, in the form of like a psychic, a tarot reader. This could be in the form of a book, podcast. This could be a personal trainer. This could be somebody who already achieved something that you wish to achieve. There's something about, I am so grateful from the bottom of my heart, or I'm so proud of myself, or I feel so happy looking back that I took this person's advice, that I didn't judge a book by its cover, that I reached out to get help, that I trusted this person, before I judged them, okay? And I'm not talking about, I'm more so talking about like an energy of like somebody teaching you something. I'm being brought to like somebody saying, oh, that's a scam, you know, this person only wants to make money and that's a scam. And sometimes they're absolutely right, but sometimes it's judging a book by its cover because what this person is saying might be life-changing. Does that make sense? So you're listening to somebody and this person has so much wisdom. And whatever they're teaching you or whatever you are internalizing, because I feel like there's also something about finding peace because of what a person is saying. Okay, and because you find peace about or through what a person is saying, there's also something about waking up with the dragon here. Okay, I'm gonna be very, very honest here, but for some of you guys, there's also this energy of like this person is like bringing a wake-up call to you, or they're making you realize a lie. Okay, this could be a lie about our school system. This could be a lie about the universe. This could be a lie about something. There's something about a lie is being exposed. The truth is being exposed as well as the lie. That's what it feels like through a person who has like dealings or relationships with a woman. So it's a female energy here that is going to say something to you that is very unusual, or their advice might be very unusual, or the way that they talk or what they teach or what they've experienced is very unusual, but you're going to notice that it's the right thing for you to listen to or try because it feels good, because it feels like truth, although you have not yet tried out, or although you have not yet experienced what this person is explaining. I'm talking very cryptic here. I'm hearing this is the end. What you're experiencing next is the end of, let me see. What is the 999 energy? I'm also hearing completion. So for some of you guys, what you're experiencing next is the completion of your manifestation, meaning that your consistency, your endurance, and your trust into somehow trying out a manifestation technique or really putting your effort into manifesting something, there's a completion here, meaning that what you've been trying to manifest is coming to you. That's the next thing that is happening for you guys, okay? Something about a manifestation being complete, or something I'm also hearing, I no longer have to do that. So there's something about you writing something down and you no longer have to do it, or you no longer have to, how can I say that? It's this energy of like asking yourself, does this work or does it not work? But you don't have to ask yourself anymore because it's right in front of you. There's something about I'm no longer questioning myself, or I'm no longer questioning this energy. I'm no longer questioning my power to manifest. I'm no longer questioning the universe. I'm no longer questioning love. I'm no longer questioning. Yeah, you're no longer questioning. And what does that mean? No longer questioning means that you feel secure in what you believe in, or you feel secure in the results, or you feel secure. And I'm hearing what a lovely feeling to feel secure in your beliefs, in what you practice. Something about, let me see what that is about. We also have the love card here with Venus. So for some of you guys, the next thing that is coming to you is love. Okay. This could be platonic, romantic, or even business, you know. It doesn't matter. For a lot of you guys, there's a lot of love coming to you, or there's something about you manifesting something because I'm also hearing you're manifesting something because you did it with love. Or something about the secret ingredient is love. Or the secret ingredient is asking for help, or the secret ingredient is peace. Something like that here. Let me see, why is the 999 here? Because we have the King and the Queen of Swords, so this could really be like your counterpart, your future spouse, because King and Queen, they are made from the same cloth. So with Venus, this could be that you're manifesting love here. Okay. In case you are not already in a marriage. If you already are in a marriage, I feel like you would do something with love and it brings a lot of financial stability to you, or a newfound confidence, or something about it brings you to the top. So I don't know, like that you're rising to a bigger position in your company, that you make double or triple the amount of money, and that you find a better company to work for that is really top notch, you know, because you do something with love, or you do something out of love, or you manifest with love, or something about figuring out that the secret ingredient is love and peace, as well as learning from your fear, or learning from chaos, that the chaos is just that chaos and fear is just a teacher, and you treat it as such. Okay. And then you are the student that becomes very, very aware of, I'm hearing aware of their tongue. So I don't know what that means. Maybe aware of like you speaking or not speaking. Guys, if you chose pile number 3 on Patreon, this is definitely your pile, okay? There's something about speaking and not speaking, or I'm also hearing speaking as silver and keeping quiet as golden, or something like that. Or something about your words. My words matter, or words matter, or speaking up matters, or something about I need to say something, or you're gonna be like very proud of yourself that you had the courage to speak up, and to ask for help or to do something or something along those lines, okay? Let me see, where's the 999 here? What is ending? Wow, I'm hearing the struggle is ending. If you felt like you had some type of enemies, you're conquering them, whatever the heck that means to you, okay? Enemies. You know what I mean. I feel like with the 7 of Wands, you are, what is ending as blockages. There's something about no longer feeling like you're blocked or unlocking your manifestation power, unlocking your peace of mind, unlocking wealth and financial stability, or unlocking the next level of your career or a completely new career here. Let me see. Why is the 999 here? What is coming to an end? What's going on? Yeah. If you have been in isolation, honey, that is coming to an end. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you have been in isolation, or if you have been feeling like a lone wolf, you're finally meeting people that have the same mindset as you, that went through the same challenges as you, that feel the same way as you. Your hermit mode is about to end, honey. Okay, so enjoy the last days of you being by yourself for somebody out here. For some of you guys, you're also figuring out how to stop smoking. If you do smoke, I'm picking up this energy that you find something that helps you to stop smoking. And you're going to be extremely proud of yourself and your health is becoming better. Do you know, guys, if you guys smoke, I want to tell you something. Ever since I stopped smoking, I don't know if this is, I don't know if it's placebo, but my mental health increased really drastically. My mental health increased very drastically. Like, I was happier. I'm way happier now that I don't smoke, which caught me by surprise, that this was like a side effect, that smoking literally made me personally feel depressed. So for some of you guys, I feel like this could be an end of an addiction, the end of isolation, or the end of, for some of you guys, I'm also picking up this energy, if you felt shy to approach people or to talk to people, that is ending. Okay, so you're gaining your confidence back to talk to people, to be around people, to, I'm hearing, could you be loved and be loved? So if you felt like, oh, I'm scared to talk to people, or I'm scared to, like, I don't know, mingle with people, that is ending. It's like this energy of like facing a fear and no longer being afraid, because you know the fear in and out. The fear was a teacher itself. Oh, I love that energy. One more. What is ending here? Look at that. For some of you guys, this might literally be that I also feel like you not getting recognized. Also hearing you feeling invisible, or you feeling that you're not recognized is ending. Something about like, my hard work is not being acknowledged, or yeah, there's something about like for some of you guys, what is also ending here is I'm hearing, for some of you guys, your 9-to-5 job era is ending and you're walking straight into self-employment. Just for somebody, if you have been thinking about it, okay? This is what is manifesting currently. For others of you with the day trader, let me see. Yeah, if you felt like you are a failure, that chapter is over. You're becoming a winner in your eyes, not another person's eyes, in your eyes. Or the time where you feel like, I'm also hearing like health struggles with your health are over, or they are about to be over. May that be mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm also hearing, everybody got choices. I used to, everybody got choices. It's a song, it's by 𝑒𝑟𝑒𝑒. And in the song, he sings something about like, everybody got choices. And then this person's also saying something about, I chose this life, I am a winner, or something along those lines. So you're going to feel like you're thriving and shining. You learned enough in your isolation, in your self-reflection. You learned enough with blockages, what blockages are, how you dissolve them. Something about like, yeah, you are removing your own blockages, whatever the fuck that means to you. No more blockages. You worked through all of them. Oh man, I love that. Okay, now let me see. I want to see one more card. Why is the Venus here? Why is the love card here? What's going on? There's a heart's desire coming true here with the Six of Swords. If you felt a strong wish to be elsewhere, to be in a different environment, there's also, yeah, I'm hearing a change of heart. There's something going on with, like, for some of you guys, you're literally gonna fall in love like head over heels, okay? Where it's almost gonna feel like a love spell. And then for others of you, I'm picking up this energy here of, I'm hearing your heart led you in the right direction. Your heart led you in the right direction. Or I'm also hearing love wins. Okay, let me see. Why is Venus here? Not the Hermit, the High Priestess. You already know what this is about with the love card. This could be platonic or romantic love. It doesn't matter. Or just loving life is the next chapter of your life. That you love your life. That you love that you made certain decisions, that you love your environment, that you love how much power you had to push through, that you love this person for giving you that advice because it's changing your life. You're finding people that you feel comfortable with, that are on the same wavelength as you, that have the same destiny as you. For some of you guys, the destiny might be financial gain or like reaching some big goals financially. For others of you, these people have such a positive energy that just being around them brings you blessings and positivity. Okay, whereas you might have been with people that really drained you. Could even be a work environment that drained you, and then you transition to a work environment that just brings you so much positive energy here. Okay, let me get one more card of, yeah, I keep feeling like you're gonna really enjoy your life here again, but it is connected to taking on somebody's advice before judging it. Or being brave enough to trust somebody's advice. I don't know what this is about, but I feel like this is like a person that is like teaching. It doesn't feel like a friend, to be honest with you. It feels like a teacher. It feels like somebody a teacher of some sort. Okay, let me see. Why is the King and the Queen of Swords here? What's going on? The Empress. Why is the King and the Queen of Swords here? We have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, you are achieving something that you admired about other people is what is happening next in your life. Or you're becoming like the people that you really, really admire. Or something you admired, like a certain character trait about other people. Like, oh, I wish I had as much faith as this person. I wish I was that confident as that person. I wish I had that much self-control as that person. You are becoming that which you admire. Why am I talking like that? Okay. Yeah, this is the Three of Pentacles. This is definitely about the King and the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing when the teacher teaches the student until the student becomes the teacher. So whatever you're learning currently, it is so profound, or it was such a good advice that you will feel like you want to share it with other people. What you have learned on your journey. Okay. There's also something about knowing what it means when people say don't give up, or sometimes people give up right before they find the treasure. This is also something that I feel like you're going to feel with your soul as whatever this is here is happening. Okay. Let me see. I want to see what that is about here. Now with the King and the Queen of Swords, in case this is romantic, I feel like what is happening next here is somebody might get pregnant. Okay, and this might not be part of the plan. For some of you guys, it might be like you already have 2 children and then there's a third on the way and it was not part of the plan. But it feels right to keep the child, to be honest with you. I don't know. Or for some of you guys, there's something about if you are in a relationship already, I feel like there's something about getting pregnant or somebody's going to get pregnant in your friend circle. This could also be a baby shower that you're going to get invited to. And with the Three of Pentacles, I also feel like, let me see where the Eight of Swords is here. It's like an interference. Yes, yeah. For some of you guys, there could be like a pregnancy. If you don't want to get pregnant, be careful, especially if you have a partner, because I'm seeing that here. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna be working. I really feel like this is like when you have a teacher and this teacher is like trying to teach you a lesson and you have enough openness, because sometimes people don't want to listen to other people, or sometimes people don't want to feel beneath a teacher. Does that make sense? And I feel like this is like the reason why you succeed, though, because you listen, or because you trust a person that they have more knowledge than you. I don't know why this is coming through like that. That you are teachable, basically. Spirit wants to let you know, as long as you're teachable, you can achieve anything. Because what you want to achieve, other people already achieved it. Okay? If you are teachable, you can achieve anything. And because you are teachable is why you somehow find great success, either financially, in love, with manifesting, with finding mental, like peace mentally, or a peace of mind, or why you didn't give up before something big happened. Okay, one more card here. Where's the King and the Queen of Swords here? Or Two of Swords, peace. There is some, yeah, there's this energy of like somebody's ideology or somebody's teachings brings peace to you, or somebody's advice brings peace to you. Okay, or it brings you enough peace to see clearly. Okay. Okay, my beautiful pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I know it sounded a little bit cryptic, but it definitely feels like an advice that is worth gold, because that advice brings you to your dream. People underestimate getting advice from people, or like getting taught, or giving control to another person, or trusting them. Okay, and I'm not, because I know it's really hard to trust people because people fuck you over and stuff like that, but I feel like in this case I'm also hearing you trusted the right person, or this person was the right teacher for you, or this ideology, or this manifestation technique, or this, I don't know, this practice was just the right thing for you in the midst of chaos and fear and feeling insecure. But again, that insecurity also pushed you to make radical decisions, or to get your ass up and do something that you wouldn't normally do if you didn't feel uncomfortable. God damn it. Okay. You are experiencing something where you didn't give up, and because you didn't give up, you reached the top. This could even be reaching the top mentally and emotionally, if that makes sense, which then materializes, reaching the top. I don't know what this means to you. Okay. Reaching the peak of your career, reaching the peak of your love life, your social life, your health. Okay, my beautiful pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.